It's your boy, Nico Scotty, and I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Look, man, I just want to say I apologize for going missing, and I was just trying to figure it out. I was trying to live life, balance YouTube and game at the same time, and YouTube had to go for a second. But we back, and I found a game that applies to my life because it's making me money, and it's fun because it's like something that I get to show you guys, and I'm learning this thing. It's new, and I'm pretty sure you guys are into it. It's crypto, it's NFTs, it's a crypto game. It's on a decentralized financial platform, and it's in a game version. So without much more ado, let me get right into it. It's called Defi Kingdoms. That was the beta version. Let me go ahead and type in the real version. And it's a DeFi game built on the blockchain, designed with usable NFTs. So if you want to get into this, you're going to need a MetaMask, and you're going to need a Harmony One wallet to get Harmony One, which is what this game is built on, the blockchain. Like, it's built on a Harmony One blockchain. All right. So you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna want to play, and it connects you with MetaMask. Here's my profile. Here's my game. My name is Sir Stake a Lot. Right. I got 103 jewels. Jewel is the token of the game, basically, right? So this is the tier. If there was tiers to NFTs, this would be the first tier, basically the dollar of the game. I have 100 locked up, and I have a total balance of 203.35, right? So on the game, you got a marketplace. You get to trade your tokens. Here's your Harmony One that you'll have a balance of when you buy it on the Harmony One wallet, and you can max it out and transfer it into many different tokens, right? You got Wrap Bitcoin, ETH, you got these stable coins. What we're looking for is we're going to transfer it to Jewel, and it'll make this much amount, right? If I was to transfer all my one into Jewels, right? But I don't want to transfer it. Just showing you guys the game and showing you a whole walkthrough of it, I guess, right? So this is how I'm making money off of it. You'll go to the Druid, right? And the cool thing about DeFi Kingdoms is that it's a game, right? But it's a representation of what's actually going on in this NFT world, right? So if we were to go to somewhere else like OpenSea and stuff like this, or I guess Sushi Swap, Artemis, right? This is what's happening, but it's like a game mask on it. So either way, you'll go here, and what you want to do is take some of your one, and you take your jewel. Matter of fact, let's do this right now. Let's get into this right now. So what I want to do is flip it and turn it into Jewel One. I'm adding liquidity right now. I'm turning these two tokens here, Jewel of the game and one of the whole coin, basically. I'm turning it into a liquidity pool token. And what we're going to do is put this into a liquidity pool. Let's see, I'll take max of this, and it would only take about 0.74, right? Let's apply that. It'll give me 2 Jewel 1 pool tokens, right? So now I have 2 extra pool tokens. Let me show you the cool thing about this. So let's go ahead, confirm my transaction. Let's wait for this to pend. Now, boom, your transaction has happened. And this is what crypto's for, like quick transactions online. Like, you can keep moving on. You got what you needed. You gave them what they needed, and boom, you move on with life. Let's go to the gardens. So now I'm in a garden. Got your little garden with the jewels being produced, plants, you know what I'm saying? And You got your little claim, your harvest basket. Oh, it's the Druid again. So the Druid got all these pools that you can enter, right? And start farming jewel tokens, and you're basically making these jewel tokens because you're a farmer, right? This is what you're getting. Here's our Jewel 1 pool that we just created. I got 2. Let's go to manage. All these numbers here, I'm not gonna explain it. Let's go to manage. So I already have 318 Jewel 1 tokens that I already created and deposited in, and it's producing Jewel at an unlocked rate and a locked rate. I want to go ahead and deposit the 2 Jewels 1 tokens that I created. Let's deposit it. Insufficient funds. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm new to this, so I didn't see that one coming. I forgot I was a broke boy. Here's the cool thing about that. I got all these jewels, right? I don't got any ones to pay for the gas fees. So why I had insufficient funds is because each transaction costs a gas fee, right? Here's my jewel that I got free in my hand. Let me take one of it. And Jewel has a value. I didn't speak about that. Jewel has a value. Jewel has a value of $3 and about 59 cents right now, right? So there's one. One has a value about 30 cents right now. I need some one to make that transaction go through. Let me take one of my jewels and transfer it into 11 one tokens. And I could do that at the marketplace in the game. I just did that. So, all right. Let's go ahead, make that happen. Let's close. Right? And one is so cheap that you can just move around like this, especially if you're like me and not really rich. If you're a big whale, you'll be over here, right? I'm a little fish. I'm making my transactions. I'm going about my day in the DeFi Kingdom. Sir, stake a lot. You know what I'm saying? Got a little mohawk. I'm poor, but I'm making my breach. Watch. Don't worry. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up. And that's the cool thing about DeFi Kingdoms as a game. So let's get back into it. I want to go ahead. I want to deposit those 2, and now I can pay the gas fee. You know what I'm saying? You can't play me because I just made turned some of those jewels into ones, right? Now that transaction's going through. So those 2 now I added, and it turned into boom, 320 deposit. And now the thing about these pools is that they have all different APR rates. You see? And they have different liquidities, and they just make jewels at a different rate. This is the main one. It's a blue chip to me. I'm in it, and it's just making me money. You know, it's producing jewel. And the cool thing about jewel is jewel has this value, right? So essentially, I'm just making money like that. And that's how I've been making passive income for the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks or so. And I love it, bruh. And I feel like I'm gonna just make this a little series and show you guys how I just really grow, and then one day get to my goal of getting a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. And the thing about Bored Ape Yacht Club, they're like, I'll admit it, they're like the Bape Supreme, all the hype beasts, Jordans, you know, anything that's really hype beasts of NFTs. And NFTs are just basically art, music, anything, any representation of the transaction made on blockchains. And this is the Ethereum blockchain. And you get these apes here. And this is my goal. This is what I want to get to. When I get here, this is how I know I made it. But anyways, let's not talk too much about that. Let's get off of that. I want to show you guys something. Tranquil FInance. So if you guys remember Harmony 1, what I was talking about earlier over here, which is that coin that's worth 30 cents and it's running everything. Think of Tranquil FInance as another DeFi Kingdoms. It's not necessarily a game, but it's like an add-on to the game in my perspective. Tranquil FInance is a lending market protocol, right? And think of it like credit. Think of it like margin. So if we open up the docs here, Tranquil Finance is an algorithmic money market protocol on the Harmony One blockchain, like I said, right? It allows users to supply and borrow assets while receiving or paying interest in a completely permissionless and in a decentralized way. So think of it like I was telling you, credit and whatnot, right? There's a total supply of 75 million. So that means us as a community, we supplied $75 million to this thing. So I'm hype about it. I'm really investing a lot of money into it because I get to supply all my ones that I've been buying. So matter of fact, let me show y'all something. Instead of explaining it, let me show y'all. I have my one. This is what Tranquil does. I have my one, right? The 11 that I just made, right? From the Jewel. I can go ahead, max it out at about, because I'm going to need some for the fees. All right, let's max it out about at 10. So I'm depositing 10 ones into this Tranquil Finance program. And you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Like, okay, I showed you how to make money in DeFi Kingdoms, and that's cool and all, I guess. Why am I doing it in Tranquil? All right. If this transaction will go through, you'll see that it's basically because it's the same thing. So let me go to my dashboard. I have a balance. This is my deposits of 1,123.1, right? And this is a value of $338 because, like I said, one is at 30 cents, right? Or you can see it right here, 30 cents. Boom. The thing about my deposits is that it rewards me with Trank. Just like how I was getting rewarded with Jewel, I'm getting rewarded with Trank. And this is not a liquidity pool. This is just depositing. It rewards you with Trank. And like the thing about Trank is it's worth 48 cents. So it's already worth more than one. It's still not worth more than Jewel, but it has a value. And this is how much I've earned so far in the last 2 days. Another cool thing about Tranquil Finance is that you get to borrow, right? You get to borrow different assets, wrapped Bitcoin, 1 ETH, and more stable coins. You get to borrow those. But I put it right back into this, right? So all of it, I have 300 that I'm borrowing from, also deposit into it. And then you just have to repay it right back here. That's easy. You know, you have a borrow limit, but at the end of the day, I'm making the max amount of Trank that I can. Now let's go to Tranquil. The thing about Tranquil, it has different options to make so much Trank, and it's so cool. Like, here's Sushi Swap. This is another, I guess, coin, just like Harmony One has its own thing, and they have put Trank they're trying to put Trank as a token on Sushi Swap, and they've created a liquidity pool for Trank One. Just like how I showed you guys with Jewel One earlier, you can do that for Trank One on Sushi Swap, which I've been doing, and I've been staking it here. I have 26 tokens staked here, and it's producing more Trank, right? So now I have 2 more Trank here. You can tank itself. You can stake Trank itself and put it in here and get more Trank. And this is only if you believe in Trank, you know, like you have to believe in these things like DeFi Kingdoms and Jewel. Jewel was just at $5 the other day. So just keep that in mind when you're, you know, listening to me. I'm not giving you financial advice first and foremost, you know. I'm just showing you how I'm living right now and trying to make this cash. But you got stake Trank too. And stake Trank is basically what I showed you guys at the bank, right? You got stake Jewel. But also, so that's how I'm also making money in Tranquil Finance right now. You definitely want to look into these things. But let's get into charting. If we get into charting and we look at Jewel is worth $3.58. Remember this. If you look over the past month, Jewel is worth $5.30. Here it took a dip, and now where we at. So see all this value here that I have in Jewel. If it goes back to 5, it's gonna increase. And how I made this is I sold my NFT. I didn't even show you guys the NFT. I don't think. No, I didn't. All right, let's go to the tavern. This is where you can buy and sell your NFTs at a game. Right? It's heroes. It's like Pokemon cards. You know, there's so much more value in it. I sold mine. Yeah. It's not paper hands though. When I sold mine, it's really because like this is how I'm earning my wealth. And like I said, I have my own goal in mind. Everybody else have their own goal in mind. But and I'm also just trying to jump, you know, with what I got. Some people have more liquid to work with. I'll be honest, I only started with $50. I also got a boost because I got an NFT for free, but that's possible too. And I'm not saying any of this to brag or anything like that because, like I said, I'm a little fish. But I'm showing you guys because you guys are dedicated to me, and I'm dedicated to you guys as well. So I'm not just gonna level up and come back because that was the plan. That was the plan, but I'm so glad that this came out. But here are these NFTs, they're cards, and like I said, they're worth so much. 125 jewels. Do the math on it. At $3 or $5, even at $1. I heard about Jewel when it was at $1.20, and I got in at $3.20, and that was just in 2 weeks because I was sitting on my ass. But so you can sell your NFTs here, and I sold mine for about 100 jewels yesterday morning. And here's my plan and what I want to do. And on that note, let's go to a different token. So now you got the one. It's wrapped. Wrapped just means that it's in a different project, and in this project is Defi Kingdom. The highest it was around October. Trank came out on October 31st. Boom. I'll be honest, it took a dip right here, right? Went down, but it didn't go down too much because it's the protocol. If it was, DeFi wouldn't be doing well. Tranquil wouldn't be doing well, but people gave it to Tranquil, right? Now it's consolidating. I believe it's going to jump because one is going to be the medium for all of the crypto coins. That's just in my opinion. So, next token. Tranquil. Here goes Trank. Alright. Why Trank? Before Tranquil FInance came out around October 31st, Trank was sitting at $1.14. You know what I'm saying? And then it was what, $1.16. And when Tranquil came out, everybody liquidated their profits. It dropped. Just give it some time. You see these greens, it's building up. It could go down, but no. Why would it? You know what I mean? Why would it when there's 75 million invested into it already? Like, man. So, like I said, it's your boy Nico Scotty, and I'm glad you guys stuck with me. This is what I'm gonna be showing y'all. I want y'all to comment down what y'all want to see from me. Anything, like even if y'all want to know how to build up a wallet or anything, I got definitely great recommendations that I could point you in of. Anything that you guys want to learn, I'll show you guys. Just let me know. This is gonna be the direction that the channel is moving in. I'm still gonna be doing gaming videos. Right now I'm at my work from home station, so I'll be trying to turn it into a / gaming station as much as I can. But the main focus is just going to be like learning this because it aligns with what I'm doing in life. And if gaming has to go on the back end for a little bit, that's fine. But I know you guys going to still rock with me because you guys rocked with me when I went to Among Us. So this is where we at. I'll show you guys updates and when new things are happening, and I try to keep you guys in tune as much as possible. Thank you for rocking with me. Okay.